Have you actually sat down and asked yourself, am I living the life that I'm meant to live? Today probably gonna be a little different. It's gonna be like a conversation about finding your why. You know, finding the things that drive you, finding the things that you're passionate about. This ain't your typical vlog. This is more like a conversation, man to man, brother to brother. Have you ever really just sat down and thought about what you're passionate about? Have you ever thought about what's your why? Like, what you doing it for? Who you doing it for? Is you doing it for your family? Or are you doing it for you? Is you doing it to better your situation? Sometimes I think about those things, and that's actually what helps me to keep going. Because if I didn't know my why, I probably wouldn't be doing nothing. I probably wouldn't be motivated to do anything. So I constantly got to remind myself what's my why I'm doing it for, who I'm doing it for. Knowing your why is like the foundation of achieving anything and everything you want in life. Knowing your why is what's going to help you to keep going. I remember earlier this year, me and my family went to church, and my pastor mentioned something about being the example. And that really hit me because I had to look myself in the mirror and really ask myself, am I being the example? Honestly, that moment and being the example, it like play over in my head over and over. I can't shake it. I keep asking myself that. Everything that I do, I ask that, okay, making this decision, am I being a good example? You know, and I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm just striving to be the perfect example that my sons would want to follow. I'm striving to be the perfect example of the man that my daughter deserves. You know? Am I being the example of what a great husband and father should be? Am I happy? Am I in the place that I want to be in right now? Am I doing anything that I love to do? Am I giving 100% on trying to accomplish my goals? So I had a lot of questions, man. I had to ask myself. A lot of the questions, honestly, I ain't had the answer to. And the ones I did have answers to, I ain't like it. Have you ever asked yourself those questions? What was your results? Was you okay with it? And if you wasn't okay with it, like, what's your plan? Like, what you plan on doing? Are you planning on changing what you don't like? Are you trying to improve anything? Are you trying to change your mindset? Like, what are we really doing? Like, it's so many people that's not living the life that they want to live. There's so many people that's not even being the example. Actually, it's some people out here being bad examples. I don't want to be a part of that. I want to make sure my sons look at me and get motivated. Like, yeah, my daddy doing it. When my daughter started dating, a little minute from now, but when she is dating, I want to make sure she know what type of man to look for, what to look in a man, the good qualities, and knowing how to figure out if this really a good man or if this somebody that's trying to use me. I want my wife to look at me and be proud of the man that I am, and be proud of the leader of our household. Like, that's what I want. Sometimes I stay up at night wondering, hey, if I'm being a good leader, if I'm being a good dad, what decisions I need to make. Did I make a right decision? You know, like, and sometimes we have to ask ourselves that. Sometimes we got to look ourselves in the mirror and ask those tough questions. Because if you're really not doing that, then what is you doing? And I feel like as a man, we have to kind of look ourselves in the mirror and figure out what's what. Because your kids counting on you, your family counting on you. Life is short. And if you either doing something that's being beneficial for your family now, or you're gonna regret it later. it's like so much going on in the world right now that kind of leave you on the edge. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen. And it always find yourself asking, like, what should I be doing right now? Like, what should I be focusing on? And I plan on just following whatever plan God got for me. Like, I'm not really a religious person, but I am spiritual. I try and follow signs and try and make sure that I'm doing things that I love to do. I've been trying to follow signs and just follow my heart. And I'm trying to learn how to listen to my heart more and more every day, because a lot of times I don't. But I know I'm most happy when I do follow my heart and listen and look at the signs and understand when, yeah, it's time to switch up, it's time to pivot, it's time to step up, it's time to make some changes. And you only know those things when you listen to your heart. So I'm trying to be in tune with me and trying to listen to my heart more and more and try and make sure I'm on the right path. But right now, I'm just focused on doing that. You know, I'm focused on trying to study to take my master electrical exam. I'm focusing on trying to build my brand. I'm focusing on trying to be a great father, a great husband, a great businessman, just a great human being, period. Like, that's what I'm focusing on right now. I'm focusing on making sure my health is good. And I'm focusing on making sure I can help somebody else out. Building generational wealth for my family so they don't have to worry about nothing. And that'll last for life, last for eternity. Making sure my family don't have to want for nothing. Like, my passion right now is to help others and to get information out there to people that really need it. That's why I've been going so hard lately on like health issues and stuff and trying to get better, because I can't stop saying it, but our family need us. Our family need us. That's why I wanted to make sure I get my health in order, because again, being the example, if my kids not eating healthy, when they get in a situation where they sick or something, they can look back at me, oh, my daddy, he was able to do this. My daddy, he was able to overcome this. You know? So being the example is important. If I'm eating bad things, yeah, they're going to continue to eat bad things. But if they see me eating healthy things and they see me feeling good and they see me living a long life, that's going to motivate them to do the same thing. Yeah, they might not be eating the healthiest thing right now, but hopefully they'll see me and want to change. Like, life is hard sometimes, and I know I keep like going around and jumping around subjects, but just knowing your why and being the example, that's the only thing that's really like sticking out to me at this very moment. Knowing my why and being the example is what's fueling me to keep going and fueling me to mash the gas on everything that I do, everything I choose right now. But right now I'm building something new, man. I'm building a brand that I can help other people, to help brothers that might be on the same journey as me, and even the others that might not know where to start. Like, I'm trying to make sure I build something that we can all benefit from. We can all grow. We can build each other up and make sure that we the example. And you gotta ask yourself, man, are you being the example? Like, are you looking in the mirror and asking yourself that? Are you being the example for your family? Ask yourself that. Be honest with yourself. And if you're not, are you planning on making the change? But I feel passionate on this new journey that I'm on. I know this is what I'm called to do. I know this is what I'm called to do. Being the example. But don't worry, y'all will know what I be doing. soon, because I'm gonna make sure I document this whole journey. I'm taking y'all along with me along this ride while I build this new brand and make sure I get it to where I want it to be, and hopefully y'all support. But y'all comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know the questions that you're asking yourself. Let's help each other out. Let's help build each other up. And let's start that conversation. Make sure you subscribe and follow to stay updated on my journey. And I'll catch y'all on the next video.